Hi everyone, I'm Ethne Gale. This is one of my favourite times of the year where I share my eligibility and recommendations lists with you. I'll be talking about the original short fiction that I had published this year, and I'll also tell you 10 of my favourite stories that I read in 2023. So to start by briefly talking about my own eligibility, I had 5 pieces of original short fiction published in 2023, and they are La Vie en Mer, about 3,300 words in utopia science fiction. Formatted as a series of episode summaries, this is a story about a luxury residential cruise ship that travels to parallel worlds. Solace, about 1,500 words in stupefying stories. This is about a fashion designer on a generational spaceship, an allergy to the ship's lights, plus a sapphic romance subplot. The Most Powerful Witch in Witchville, about 4,600 words in Aurealis. This does what it says on the tin. It's a competition story about determining the most powerful witch in Witchville. Nowhere, Australia, about 2,200 words in The Vanishing Point. This one is about a group of 20-somethings who are mysteriously stuck in rural Australia, and then the bad news horse appears. And finally, This Is Not My Beautiful Cat, about 800 words in Stupefying Stories. This is a cozy little tale about a girl and a woman who share a cat. Most of my stories that have come out this year are in publications that you have to pay to access, but if you're looking for something easily accessible and free to read, then I would suggest checking out Solace in Stupefying Stories. I'll link to everything in the description below. Alright, on to the recommendations. So as usual, to qualify for this list, a story has to be first published in 2023, shorter than novel length, free to read online, and actually read by me. So of course, I've only read a small portion of the short fiction that was published this year. With all of that said, here are 10 of my favourite stories that were published in 2023. The Sound of Children Screaming by Rachel K. Jones in Nightmare magazine. A stunning and surprising combination of school shootings and portal fantasy. Prose as sharp as a razor, no punches pulled, had me gripped from the first paragraph. How to Travel Safely in Fairyland by Vanessa Fogg in Fusion Fragment. Appealing and mysterious, Fogg artfully mixes the grounded experience of a tour group with a visit to Fairyland. A wonderful undercurrent of tension runs through the whole piece. What really are the risks involved? Once Upon a Time at the Oakmont by P.A. Cornell in Fantasy magazine. A clever cozy tale about an apartment building built on a time vortex. Outside its walls, its residents all come from different time periods, but inside the Oakmont, they can form lovely connections with each other. How to Win a Dance Contest During an Apocalypse in 9 Easy Steps by Gwendolyn Keast in Pseudopod. A sapphic apocalypse story centered around 2 young women, a struggle for belonging, and a dance floor. I love the tone here, a background of dark and bleak with a foreground of some warmth and a couple of tendrils of hope. Salt Water by Eugenia Triantafilou in Tor.com. Delicate and slightly surreal, this is also a piece about belonging and becoming. A compelling world where everyone carries sea creatures in their translucent human bellies, and what that means for culture and socializing, especially when the creatures can change. Bird Girl Builds a Machine by Hannah Yang in Clark's World. Another one with a pleasing mystery. What is the protagonist's mother building obsessively for decades? What will happen when it's done? A fantastic story about the relationship between mothers and daughters and about cycles. I love stories about cycles. Crawling Back to You by H. Puyo in Kaleidotrope. A grim sci-fi tale about a deadly competition that wipes your memories for the game. This one kept me guessing until the very end. An excellent fresh twist on a competition story. Pick a Door by B. Garden in The Dread Machine. Fast-paced and compelling, we follow a prisoner as she must choose from a seemingly endless series of doors. If her luck runs out and she picks wrong, she'll be launched into space. They Say by Matt Dovey in Nightmare magazine. A visceral and memorable piece of flash fiction about who is considered to be people and who is not. And lastly, There Goes the Neighborhood by Avra Margheriti in The Razor. Another sharp and beautiful flash piece about children building an ark during a suburban summer. Margheriti structures things exquisitely, pulling me effortlessly through their words. The strongest through line that I found with these stories this year is definitely that of belonging. Who gets to belong and where and with who, and connected to that, who is considered to have worth and who is not. And to my surprise, every single one of these 10 stories deals with those concepts in one way or another. Thanks for a great reading year where I've discovered some excellent new to me authors, plus read some more works from some established favourites. If I've mispronounced anyone's name in this video, please let me know so that I can do better in future videos. And I look forward to seeing what stories 2024 has to offer us. If you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Happy New Year!